Oh, we want action. Video means that says CYC. Yeah. All right. Ready? 3, 2, 1.
To all our participants in the program, you are winners. Why? Because in addition to your school curricula, you're able to increase your workload, even if you don't get a school credit for it. To all our presenters, may I suggest you relax. No worries. No worries because you're still thinking about the detail which you want to include or not include later on. No worries because it's not perfect. Nothing is perfect. You work hard on it. You own it. You have it. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, enjoy the competition.
Good morning, everyone. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this is the first time I joined this event. And my name is Doris, so I'm very delighted to join, and thank you for the invitation. So, I haven't prepared any speech because I don't know what to say. This is the first time. I just sincerely to give my best wishes to every boys and girls to join these competitions. To talking about the speech is not easy. Even you prepare it, sometimes when you stand here, even I myself now I'm nervous too. But just calm down and do your best. When I first joined the CYC, I know we don't have many members, but right now, Linda told me the number of the members growing very fast, so that is a good news. So I also very impressed for the topics that you are going to pick or to speak. It's about the seniors, and this is very good. And I look forward to hear your presentation. Thank you.
Now, I'd like to go into more detail.
So we're also going to be giving a warm round of applause as a show of appreciation for all of the special guests that we do have here today. So please give them a warm round of applause.
In addition, I'd like to give our thanks and gratitude to all of our exec committees and everyone else who has supported us throughout the session. So please have a warm welcome for them as well.
All of the executives were the people who were able to make this event possible, and all of the mentors were people who were able to guide each of their teams to success and create all of the projects that you're going to be seeing today. So really, CYC would not be possible with them the entire semester and the event that we're at today.
So to talk a bit more about our program for the fall 2023 session. So during the session, we've had teams meet online every Saturday mornings, give up their time, and come together and create something meaningful, something that's going to change the world, something that's going to make a real impact. And today is a big showcase of what they've been working on throughout the past couple of months. I'll pass it to Haley to talk about how this event's going to run down today.
So if you take a look around, you're going to see a ton of family, friends, students, but what you're not going to be able to see is the amount of hard work that all of our students have been putting in this past term. So like Matthew mentioned earlier, they had to wake up every single Saturday morning at like 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock to work on these projects. I personally do not want to be waking up at 8 o'clock on a weekend, but it was still amazing to see all of the passion and drive and commitment that all of the students had in order to continue pursuing their passion for what CYC truly stands for. So we're going to be able to see all of their hard work showcased into the projects and presentations that they have today. And following that, we're going to be having a holiday party. So there's going to be free food, there's going to be games, and other opportunities to be winning a couple of prizes. So you don't want to miss that.
Definitely. And now to just talk a bit about the Fall 2023 program theme. So giving some context to this whole competition today, teams were put into groups, and in these groups, they identified STEAM solutions and problems. They came up with the solutions, they built a business idea around it, and today they are promoting it to us and pitching it. So you guys can see what everyone has been working on through the past couple of months. And now, I'd like to pass it on to Haley again to talk about our competition.
So now that Matthew has explained what the competition really entails, I'm sure what you guys really want to know is how to win. So you can see here, there's a chart that basically explains all of the different points that you guys can be winning in order to get one of the top prizes. And as you can see here, 60% of the points are calculated based on all of the hard work that our students have been putting in the past semester, which I'll be going into later in the next slide. And 40% is going to be calculated today. So all the audience judges, VIP guests, everyone here has an opportunity to show their support for the teams that they love the most by voting later on, as you guys are able to show your support and pick the teams that you think deserve to have the most points.
So going into more detail about the 60% of points from preparation work, this is the chart organizing how that is calculated. I'm sure all teams are familiar with this, but we just like to show it for transparency so that everybody knows how points are going to be evaluated for this competition.
As you can see, this is like a really complicated spreadsheet. There's a ton of columns, there's a bunch of different numbers, but the whole point is that there's a ton of ways for each of the students to be able to win points for their teams to ensure that every team has a fair chance at winning a trophy or being able to take away something from today.
So now we're talking about our live evaluation points. So these are the points that are going to be calculated today. This is 40% of the total points. And we're going to be looking at different criteria, which are listed on the screen here. We're going to have our judges, our audience votes, all that is going to be factored into these points right here.
As you can see here, they are separated 2 questions per pillar, so STEAM, business, and marketing. So we're going to be able to, the judges and the audience are all going to be analyzing the knowledge and understanding that each of our students have of each concept. So moving on, audience judges, you can scan the code here in order to access the Google form that you're going to be able to use to vote. I know there was an email sent out about there was a QR code that was not included in the email, but this is the same QR code that you guys are going to be able to scan in order to show your team, your favorite teams, your support.
So give all audience judges about 10 seconds to scan this QR code right here to allow you to vote for your favorite teams and evaluate everybody's presentations.
As for the VIP guests, you guys have all been sent a link to the Google form in your emails as well, so you may access that now as well.
Okay, so moving on, we're going to be talking about the timing. So for teams to present, we have a 5-minute hard cutoff, all presentations. And in order to indicate how much time is left, Emily over here with the laptop, she'll be showing you how much time is left on her computer. So 3 minutes, we'll have a green screen on. At 4 minutes, it'll turn yellow. And at 4 minutes, 30 seconds, it'll turn red. This means that you should be wrapping up your presentation as soon as possible.
Also to all teams that were doing the dry run earlier, if we cut you guys off because your presentation was going on for a while, don't be worried because that is not reflective of the actual time you'll be given in order to present.
So without further ado, I'd like to welcome all of our teams.
overuse of social media is like a drug. It's addictive and negatively affects those addicted to it. Hello, we are Team M, and we are going to be talking about our Media Mindfulness Initiative. We are a nonprofit organization, and we want to raise awareness on the dangers of the misuse of social media and the effects that this issue has on teenagers' brains and mental health. All the information we will be presenting can be found in our brochure. My name is Madison.
My name is Simon.
My name is Kyle.
So here's our business overview. So the issue we find out is lack of social awarenesses and overuse of social media and societal pressures. So what we do this month is find out some solutions. So we create articles and media to educate and engage the teenagers, which is our target audience. So these can actually let them understand the ongoing road issues and dangers of social media.
And here's the same solutions that we have come up with. So the first one, we are spreading awareness. It can guide new users teaching internet safety, but it has limited reach to a large demographic. The next one is making articles accessible. So is informing the non-active users connecting to society, but it has limited accessibility as articles mainly existing online. Also, we can host events, so it can also engages these specific communities learning about global issues. Weakness is we have limited accessibility at events are location dependent.
So here's our marketing plan for our business. So we made an Instagram account and post information about awarenesses. So we want to support the audiences, which is the teenagers, and then give them tips, and then help them build trust, and then sustain engagement and growth.
These are our marketing tactics using STEAM. According to Mayo Clinic, the overuse of social media negatively affects teens by disrupting their sleep, and exposing them to bullying, rumors, unrealistic standards of other people's lives, and peer pressure. A survey conducted in 2023 talks about how teenagers are the second largest group of people that are affected by social media addiction, followed by the negative effect that social media had on people. The misuse and overuse of social media is a pressing matter, so much so that the TDSB is exploring their technology usage with respect to schools, where they might be putting a cell phone ban in classrooms. To communicate our message, we've decided on using the app Instagram. This is due to our target audience, as it was recorded that 72% of teenagers are on Instagram. Instagram also allows us to share information visually in an engaging way, which can help us grow a platform and a following. And as Instagram is a globally used app, it also allows us to reach a large demographic of people living in various areas of the world. To optimize our audience reach on our posts, we will customize each of our posts to Instagram's algorithm by using popular hashtags, using bright and appealing colors for our posts, and posting when our target audience is most active.
So now we have predicted statics. So by 2025, the monthly number of active social network users is expanded to reach 4.41 billion, and more than 200 million people worldwide are estimated to suffer from social media and internet addictions, and the amount is set to rise over the coming years. Social media sites see many teenagers spending over 7 hours a day, and symptoms of depression are twice as likely to appear in teens who spend 5 hours a day on their phones. So there's a survey and search among 18 to 24-year-olds. So 36.5% find it unpleasant being unable to go online, 33.9% afraid to miss out on things, and 21.6% become relentless when unable to check messages.
So let's conclude for our business. So why media and engagement? So we want to highlight the importance of social media, and then we want to emphasize the power of media to inspire positive change. So our next plan is implementing the business model and then kicking off activities and initiatives for awareness. And we also want to obtain a government grant for $5,000, which will be utilized for poster and other educational purpose. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Team M. I'll have the judges have the Q&A session now. So anyone who has any questions, feel free to raise them in comments as well.
This is a quick question. You mentioned you try to get the government funding. Any plan of like how you're going to get that?
What we want to do is after we grow a bit more of a platform, then we can apply for government funding so that we will be able to partner with other companies or like other school boards so we can get people to go in and like hold assemblies and talk more about our issue.
Yes, I have one question. You mentioned the fact that the use of social media is a problem. Do you have any statistics that connects why the problem is a real one? For example, what percentage of our population are teenagers, what percentage of our population are on social media?
So we did some research about it before. So the percentages, we are not sure because it's not on our slide yet. And then the main problem that we find out is like the teenagers find out like some information on social media are not that good. And then medicine have the study.
So I have some statistics here, and we've done some research that states that approximately 2.47 million Ontarians between the ages of 15 and 25, with 87% of them being teenagers, and almost all of them have Instagram accounts, as well as 86% of teenagers living in Ontario use Instagram and other social media platforms.
Good morning, my name is Tiffany, and this is my business partner, Andrew. We would like to present to you Waste Swap. Do you know how food travels to your kitchen table and the harmful impacts it has on our planet? Globally, nearly 20% of all CO2 emissions are produced just from getting your food to the grocery store. Transportation of fruits and vegetables alone account for 36% of carbon emissions, which contributes to climate change. We created Waste Swap to help reduce our environmental footprint, to reduce waste, and to influence our everyday shopping choices. Our goal is to eliminate waste by recommending alternate purchase options for our customers. We promote consumers to produce products which are more environmentally friendly.
So how specifically are we going to solve this problem? So the STEAM solution we have come up with is to create a third-party dropshipping website that will connect environmentally friendly consumers with environmentally friendly producers. Consumers will be able to use our website, which we have demonstrated here, to find sustainable brands and specific products which they can choose from and purchase their products which have been proven to be environmentally friendly and sustainably produced. This will help save the environment by reducing the carbon emissions associated with typical grocery purchases from unsustainable food products and lessen the carbon emissions created from food mileage delivery. So this is a little bit more about us, which can be found on our website, and it basically goes into a little bit more detail of our mission, our goals, and our values, and why everybody should be able to use our website to purchase sustainable food products. So this is just a brief example of what consumers may see when they use our website. These two images are examples of search results from consumers searching up products which they may wish to buy, such as cereal and vegetables, which will then show up a lot of different search results from sustainable brands and products which are local and environmentally friendly. So when they click into a certain product, such as say carrots in this example, they will be able to find the specific manufacturer and producer of that carrot by clicking on the link in the description and gain a brief understanding of what this product is, how it's environmentally friendly, and where it was sourced from. And if they then wish to purchase that product, they can click on the link and go directly to the producer's site to be able to purchase that product.
We have also created an Instagram account to advertise and market our website. As you can see, we post interesting fun facts and quizzes to engage our followers to spread awareness to this issue. Next slide.
Okay.
To promote multiculturalism, our website and Instagram account have 4 different languages for our customers. For example, we use English, French, Chinese, and Hindi.
Okay, so now onto some safety features of our website. So a key value of our organization is to ensure the well-being of safety of the consumers who are using our website and our service. We will prioritize safety by not allowing any irrelevant, unsafe, or false advertisers to advertise their products on our website. And we'll also ensure safety of consumers' data and online presence by ensuring that none of their information is leaked or sold. And finally, we'll ensure the health and safety of our consumers if they choose to purchase a product which we have listed on our website by ensuring that the product which they purchase is safe and healthy through detailed risk analysis and cooperation with the producers so there's no threat to the consumer's health.
Here's our business analysis. For example, we have evaluated our strengths and opportunities. We have a strong word-of-mouth affirmation from our social media accounts, which can engage our audience and consumers in using our website, which is WasteSwap. And we continue to expand our social media accounts so that we can have more people using our website.
So these are just some brief financial projections, which I will get into a little bit more detail. I'll draw your attention to the startup costs, the revenue, expenses, and net profit of our business, which I will not go into specific detail here. We'll just jump straight to our business timeline.
We want WasteSwap to continue outside of CYC, and here's our timeline. So by September 2025, we hope to have 10,000 users on our website and make our world more environmentally friendly.
And that is all. Thank you.
So thank you, Team A, for presenting. Now I'd like to give a chance to judges to ask any questions you might have and any comments.
Just a reminder that for the microphones, they do work in front of you. If you want to be more audible, you just have to press the button, the red button, to unmute yourself and mute yourself again.
There are two quick questions. You indicated that you had some financial projections. Could you talk to us about how you're going to monetize your services? Are users going to pay to use your website? How does that part work?
Yes.
And the second question is, you said you're connecting partners. The partners that you're connecting, are they fair trade certified, or are you going to do the back end in terms of determining if these partners have sustainable practices?
Yes, of course. So to answer your first question first, in terms of our revenue, our financial projections, unfortunately, we did not have enough time to go into detail of that. But what I do want to say is that in terms of our revenue and startup funding, what we plan on to get our startup funding first going is to use government grants and subsidies for environmentally friendly businesses such as ours to be able to initially start and fund our business, and obviously through outside investors, family and friends. That's how we plan on really getting our website first going. And in terms of monetizing our website and be able to continue to grow and maintain our website, we plan on primarily getting funding and revenue through ad revenues, through producers who produce environmentally friendly products and would like to advertise their products on our website for consumers to be able to see. That is how we primarily plan on earning revenue for our website. And this connects to your second question of how exactly we will conduct our business with our environmentally friendly producers. We do plan on doing detailed risk and safety analysis and assessments of our producers by doing all the background info checks needed. We will directly communicate and cooperate with them to ensure that they have sustainable both farming practices and environmentally friendly practices in place before we advertise their products on our website. And before we really start cooperating with them, we will first ensure that they are safe and have been thoroughly checked.
Are there any other questions?
How do you plan on making the adults aware of your website? Because grocery are mainly done by adults.
So to publicly advertise our website, we have created an Instagram account to make sure that the public is aware of our website. And so we have already racked up over 100 followers, which means that we have a large base of customers who is into our website and can be able to use it. So we also plan to put posters up near grocery stores or other places where adults go shopping so that they can view our website and maybe make an environmental difference today.
And just to add on, so although we will use a large majority of our funding and grants provided by the government to also advertise through digital spaces, so such as through online newspaper. We really want to target local news outlets who will be able to help promote our website and our campaign for a sustainable food production, and be able to really capture adults' attention through these more traditional senses of media outlets, because we understand that social media is still primarily used by kids, and to garner the attention of adults, we plan on spending our money to advertise directly through sources to adults.
Thank you.
If so, then please give them a warm round of applause for their presentation.
Hello everyone, introducing Waypoints, a public transportation rewards company that was made by S5. The slide's a bit messed up, so it's supposed to say P-O-I-N-T, but yeah. My name is Naiman and I'm the team lead.
My name is Aaron, I'm the marketing captain.
My name is Sam, I'm the business captain. I'm Hitarth, I'm the team captain.
And I'm Jayton, the other team captain.
So the problem that we're trying to solve is that the issue of congested roads is not just an inconvenience anymore. Around 29% of all carbon emissions are from the transportation sector. And this is why our public transportation rewards point is trying to promote public transportation. Did you know that around 199 hours are spent every year in traffic by Toronto drivers? This includes all of you that may have came here to this event, spending a lot of time stuck at intersections.
So, our solution, now introducing Waypoint.com, a service made by students for students that allows for a more sustainable and rewarding commuting experience. We aim to make your daily rides into more exciting adventures with perks that go above and beyond. Our website is a membership-based service that allows for personalized user profiles where users can store, spend, and accrue rewards points that they have earned through their rides. Additionally, we also offer several coupons and discounts on our website for members to further encourage the use of public transportation.
So, our second STEM solution consists of the process of gathering user data and in order to reward them with points, and they could use those points to get discount rides like Jayton said. And it offers 100% transparency and security for the users' data, so the users are not afraid that their personal information will be leaked. And this improves clarity and user experience, and it is available in both English and French to provide multiculturalism, so everyone can understand what we are trying to promote.
Our target audience for our application has a wide user base, including daily commuters and cost-efficient individuals who want to save money on transportation, especially if they're living in urban areas. Additionally, our product is promoted towards young adults and senior citizens, as it provides them with independence and a sense of comfort.
So in terms of financial plan, we have prepared a table and a graph for you explaining our profit estimates and revenue. So as you can see, we estimate that profits will jump from an expected 200% from years 1 to years 3. Expectations in year 2 will allow our company to expand due to higher profit margins and an increase in capital. In terms of our expenses, as you can see, a solid 50% of our income, of our expenses in the first year goes to protecting user data and the interest expense, because at Waypoint, one of our main priorities is security, and we believe that if user data isn't protected, our company will not progress further in the future. So in terms of our timeline, in 2024, we plan to connect with organizations to increase rewards, and we plan to start advertising on social media with small partnerships with mediocre, tiny profiles on the internet. In 2025, we plan to hold in-person events to promote the organization and help solve the problem, and include interactive transit features on the application. In 2026, we will invest in research and development and hopefully grow out of the GTA to other regions, preferably within the range of Ontario.
So in order to grow our company, we have done our marketing through Instagram, which has grown in popularity. Not only that, we have contacted various organizations and examples being spared the air, and we will be able to get in touch with them and discuss many future opportunities. To add on to multiculturalism, as you can see, we have multiculturalism throughout all our Instagram posts. This allows for a more wider audience engagement and for more cultures to come together. Thank you. Any questions?
Do you think Instagram is a good tool to communicate to seniors?
So in terms of that, actually, we have began advertising on other platforms too, including Twitter, which is more accessible to the middle age, and Facebook as well. We've created profiles, and we are posting our advertisements that we post on Instagram on there as well, for the older and middle generations to interact with them as well.
I'm sorry. I think it's a very good idea what you are proposing, but some of the features have already been offered by some free services. So how are you going to distinguish that the things that you offer over the one that being already by free?
So what we're planning to do is through social media, we're connecting to various organizations to include reward incentives. This is like connecting to like maybe entertainment companies or locations around the GTA where users want to go to. So we would have those rewards, and a user would be incentivized to use our product. And additionally, while partnering with mass-operated transits, it would be a seamless way to navigate through our application and connect with various locations.
Additionally, we would like to bring up that Presto currently has 4.5 million active users throughout the entire GTA. So we have the availability to create personalized rewards for each of those individuals if there needs to be. For example, when we're doing our point system, users will have a variety of options to choose from, not just one selective option when getting their rewards. Any other questions?
Sorry, it's possible that I missed it earlier in the presentation, but I'm not exactly clear on what the product is. Like, if I'm your customer, are you trying to incentivize me to use public transit, Uber? Am I self-reporting the use of these things? Are you tracking the fact that I'm not in a car and rewarding me? I'm not sure on that.
Yeah, so basically we're partnering with other services like Presto, which already have tracking IDs on their cards, and we'll be using those tracking IDs to track their user profiles through a public transportation reward system. So for each card scan or purchase, which will last for 1 hour, they'll gain a certain amount of points in their accounts, which they can then accrue and then use for different services through our website.
You said you're partnering with Presto, which would suggest that at present the public transportation system is not being fully utilize. Could you speak to that?
Yeah, so essentially public transportation we see in our daily lives that for different companies, like for McDonald's, for example, there's rewards points that encourage the use of that section, right? But for public transportation, there hasn't been the full potential unlocked yet to incentivize users to come into the sector and reduce traffic congestion and car usage on the road. So essentially, we're trying to improve the incentive and encourage more users to use public transportation.
Isn't it by default, if someone using Presto is already using public transportation, and you're not increasing?
Yeah, that's true, but we want to increase the frequency of the usage too, as well.
Additionally, we would like to provide more incentives for the users to actually hop on the bus instead of simply just having their Presto card around, spending more of their money using public transportation instead of taking their car on their own.
Yep.
Any other questions?
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Hello everybody, we're Greenwave, I'm Lily.
I'm Navneet.
And this is our presentation. So, what is the problem we're trying to solve? Let's face the reality, we are drowning in plastic. In Canada, over 3 million tons of plastic ends up in the landfill every year, and worldwide, 1 million plastic bottles are bought every single minute, yet only 9% of those is recycled. And often, plastic waste ends up as litter, such as beach litters here, that float harmfully around coasts and shorelines.
Our solution are reverse vending machines. So these are machines that will be placed on neighbors in Markham, and we hopefully try to expand them to Vaughan and to GTA. So consumers will be able to recycle plastic bottles in them, and in return they'll get monetary gains. So this could be just a few cents per bottle, and the machine will be able to track how many they put in, and in return it gives them some money. In Germany, there's a similar system called the PNAF system, which has a 98% of a return rate for disposable beverage containers. So our model here is a physical model, and over there is a CAD model of it. As you can see, here's a simulation of how the product would essentially work. The consumer will put a plastic bottle in it, it'll go inside a bin, and if the consumer wants to put more, it'll track the quantity, and in return give the right amount of money in return. So our audience, with the plastic recycled bottle that we get, we'll be recycling these bottles and we'll be selling it to business companies, and these business companies will be getting it because if they want to be environmentally friendly with their products, they can get the recycled plastic from us. We will also be making our own products with them, such as recycled water bottles and other products, and we'll be selling this to our website to general buyers.
So our business plan. To start our business, we need an initial cash flow of $6,000 and a startup cost of $70,000. And a break-even point, we plan to break even after 3,500 units of sale. That's around $87,000. And if we plan to sell 500 units per month, it will take us 7 months. In 2024, we plan to apply for a license and register our business and gather fundings from investors and different programs. And we also start gather donations of plastic waste to actually make the products, and we will then start and launch our products. In 2025, we plan to increase advertisement on social media, such as our Instagram. And 2026, we will update products if needed and invest more in research and development, such as machinery or transport plans. Our revenue, the first year, we'll plan to make about $50,000, and the second year is $90,000, and the third year is a big jump to $180,000. Our profit in the first year will be around $35,000, and the gross profit second year is $63,000, and the third year is $126,000. Our expenses mainly comes from rents and machines and repairing those machines, and so the first year our expenses will be $42,000 approximately. The second year is $48,000, and the third year is $57,000.
So we'll be promoting our company through Instagram, such as social media, and we're expanding this social media to like Twitter and Facebook as well. So on Instagram, we'll be trying to be active by making posts about the product and company, and we'll be using different languages to connect with different consumers and to share our idea to other people. We'll be using our website and to pretty much promote our company, but also to sell our products, as that's going to be the main way to sell and gain revenue. We'll also be using our website to spread our message, and on our website we plan to also have a blog in it to pretty much help spread the message about recycling and about the product and how people can use it and other ways they can support us. So thank you, and if you have any questions, please ask.
Okay, in essence, you're competing with the municipal government in terms of their recycling duties. Could you speak to the gap in that service that currently exists, and what motivation will people have to use your services? And the second question I have is, are you going to be generating revenue any other way, probably by selling the plastic that or repurposing the plastics that you've covered?
So for the first question, is the gap you're referring to the gap of profit from your two?
I was referring to the gap that exists or don't exist in the present service that they're offering in terms of picking up our garbage and providing recyclable materials.
So of course, recycling has been around for a long time, but what we plan to make it more accessible and more rewarding for customers. So that's why we have a map of locations that we'll put, such as in like neighborhood mailboxes, or at malls or markets, like in Sobeys or Walmarts. And we also, it's different because we reward monetary, customers will get monetary gains when they donate their plastics. And
okay, you're going to provide them with money when they donate plastics.
And for your second question, sorry, can you please repeat that?
So will you be repurposing the plastic that you collect? Is that part of your business model? And if it's okay if it isn't, I'm just unclear.
So yeah, we will collect the plastics. Part of the profit that we gain is from making our own products, but to even get more revenue, we plan to sell the recycled plastics to other companies or businesses. So if they want recycled plastic bottles, we can make that, or even packagings.
I have a question around your startup cost. Obviously, you have a very ambitious projection for year 1 to 3, and you indicated the startup cost $70,000. Could you please elaborate how you're gonna spend this $70,000, and what is the main breakdown about that?
So most of the money will be used to make the machines, and also the machines to recycle the plastic. So the machines, they'll be made of aluminum, right? And inside there will be like hardware to tell how much plastic there is, to store the plastic, and all of this. So this will take a lot of money as well. And recycling the plastic also takes money, as we need to sort the plastic, we need to make them into smaller bits, and then if we want to, we're also planning to make our own like bottles and other products, right? So this money will be costing to make the products as well. And we'll just be spending the money on the machines itself and recycling the product and making new products.
Yes, I have a question. That was about how you spent the $70,000. Maybe I missed it, but where do you get the $70,000 from?
Oh yes, so we didn't talk about that in today's presentation, but the $70,000 we plan to get from fundings or different investors. So there's government grants for environmentally friendly businesses, and there's also funding organizations such as Futurepreneur, or even more that supports small businesses that are just starting, and also friends, families, and we just gather different business and organizations.